I'm back, I'm back. Yeah, I know. Laugh it up. I thought, you know, this would be alright, and it was hyperbole. When people were like, oh yeah, the Paladin storyline, is, meh. No, they were on the money with it. Yeah, I didn't know. Él no sabe, Pepe left. Alright, well at least we're on the home stretch. At least. Tournament of the Century. Where are we going? Oh! We're back to something somewhat mildly entertaining. Jesus, you can't even see who's standing there. There's someone here. Anyway. I wonder how long that's gonna be the hangout spot now. Where the fuck was it? Oh. Didn't show up on the Aetheryte map. What the hell did I just walk into? So-and-so huffed at Mill's comment, blowing her cheeks out ever so slightly for the briefest of moments. The curl was completely silent, but her face only grew more red. Right there in public. I don't give a fuck. Maybe it's foreplay. So-and-so takes a look around the room, noticing how full the other side had become. Yeah. Happy hour at the bar must have just ended, quote-unquote. Alright, tournament of the century. Genlands has an invitation in his pocket and he is happy to see you. Excuse me?
What? What the fuck?
Don't be telling me he's got things in his pocket and he's happy to see me. Ah, Leon, precisely the man I wish to see. I have something in my care for you. Slow down, dude. Don't whip nothing out, man. An invitation to a fighting tournament to be held at the Colosseum. Not just any tournament, mind you, but the prestigious Ul Cup, founded by His Royal Majesty Sasagan Ul Sisagan. Oh my god, these fucking names. First Sultan of Ul'dah. 'Tis nigh as old as the nation itself. Lest you wonder why you are familiar with so old and... lest you wonder why you are unfamiliar with so old and prestigious a tournament, because it has not been held in generations. At the Sultana's behest, it has been revived, and she now extends an invitation to Eorzea's finest swordsmen. Stands to reason that your name would appear among his exalted company, or this exalted company, and doubt not but that her grace shall be pleased for your participation. So, can we expect you to fight in the tournament? I might pass on this one. As a free paladin, you doubtless have many obligations that extend beyond the Sultan's sworn purview. But if not for yourself, mayhap you would consider fighting for us? By witnessing you in combat, I dare say all of us Sultan-sworn, both fresh recruits and veterans alike, stand to gain something in our duty to protect. And so I make this personal plea. Will you not participate in the tournament? I guess because you asked nicely and begged a little, sure. You have my gratitude. Now then, allow me to furnish you with some additional details. The champion will be awarded a tome said to hold the secret techniques of the first captain of Sultansworn. With such an enticing prize on offer, no small number of invitees have already confirmed their participation, I myself included. You should confirm yours as well by making yourself known to the tournament registrar on the Royal Promenade. Well, I tried to get us out of it, but I couldn't do it. If you haven't already done so, you will wish to confirm your participation in the tournament. Please make yourself known to the tournament registrar on the Royal Promenade. Lord knows I tried. Greetings to you, good sir. You are content of the Ul Cup? Your invitation, if you would be so kind. An invitation to participate in the Ul Cup, a prestigious tournament pitting the realm's greatest swordsmen against one another. Here. Yes, everything appears to be in order. On behalf of the committee, I bid you welcome to the tournament. Wait, you're participating too? To think that I might have the chance to cross swords with a fabled hero such as you. The tournament cannot begin soon enough. You needn't wait long, but the opening ceremony will begin any time now. I am told a number of participants have already gathered before the Gladiators Guild. Perhaps you would like to join them? To think that I might have the chance to cross swords with a fabled hero such as you. The tournament cannot begin soon enough. A number of participants have already gathered before the Gladiators Guild. Perhaps you might like to join them? Sure. Wow. I do not regret job skipping this class. Holy shit. Now I know I didn't miss much when it comes to the storyline. Jeez, I might as well have just gone straight into Endwalker without even bothering. Holy shit. Scrubby Stripling. Black Owl, Lotus is the strongest. If you fight him, you better watch out. You got business with me? Too bad, I've got none with you. Leave me be and find someone else to bother. Like Milla. Oh shit. You're fighting in the tournament? You look pretty strong, but it's Black Altus that's gonna win. That's Lotus. Black Lotus. Yeah, what he said. He's the strongest and he always protects me. If you fight him, you better watch out. Anything else? Leave me be and find someone else to bother, like Milla. Well, look who it is.
Dylan!
Leon! So good to see you.
You son of a bitch.
Am I correct in assuming that you are participating in the tournament? Unfortunately, yeah. Wonderful. Raw though I still am, I also received an invitation. Captain Genlin's work, I suspect. But know that I do not intend to simply make up the numbers. Since last we met, I have trained without cease. Such improvements I have made, I hope to demonstrate to you in a rematch. Cool. So you guys noticed during the Heavensward portion of this, when I was I was quiet for long periods of time when traveling, and I would just suddenly start giggling sometimes. I was giggling because of the realization that I was coming to that this shit sucked, and that it just was not gonna get any better. And I realized how bored I probably looked on stream to anyone watching this, then yawning and shit. Franz? Name sounds slightly familiar. Who the hell are you? I say, are you not the postman from before? Such a beauteous surprise this is. Since coming to terms with my brilliance, I've given up provoking my opponents in favor of polishing myself further. I would love nothing more than to pit my beauteous skills against yours, and I pray that I am afforded the chance. Who the hell is this guy and what's he talking about? Angela? Holy shit, you're here? Ah, Leon. A pleasure as always. Are you perchance entering the tournament? Unfortunately. Well then, this has become infinitely more interesting. Lest you wonder, I am joining the field as a representative of the Temple Knights. No shit. For the honor of our order, I have every intention of winning. Do not hold back, my friend, because neither will I. For the honor of our order, I have every intention of winning. Okay, he didn't change his shit. None of them do. Not that last sentence anyway. Owen, it's you. Ah, Leon! Have you spoken with the captain? He is holding on to your invitation. Already entered. Marvelous. We are all looking forward to witnessing your skill at arms, and if the gods are good, I shall witness them up close and personal. Is that really what you want? Milla? It's been forever. At least your storyline was somewhat entertaining. With what's his name, Aldous. Is that what I think it is back there? Well, if it isn't Leon, that you would visit us at this juncture could only mean one thing. You're entering the Ul Cup. Yeah. Good, good. You're one of our very best, and it pleases me to see you continue seeking new challenges. And mark my words, this will be a challenge the likes of which you have never experienced. This tournament brings together the realm's finest. If you are to rise above them, nothing less than complete preparation will suffice. Speaking of preparation, have you been apprised of the rules? Nope. Then allow me to explain. The tournament is elimination. You lose, you go home. You win, you advance to the next match, and on it goes until a champion emerges. Combatants are initially divided into two groups, Nald and Thal. Sounds fancy, but they're simply labels given to two branches of the tournament tree. Look, Leon, one of your potential opponents. I remember her. Knowing is half the battle, and you do well to learn all you can of the competition. Oh dear, is it that time already? The opening ceremony is about to commence. Shall we then? He was a chick from the Hildebrand storyline. This guy was in it too, actually. The tournament that ended with fighting Ultros and Typhon. Ladies and gentlemen, today I bid you welcome to the Colosseum for a truly special event. To introduce it, it gives me great pleasure to call upon Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ulnamo. Oh wow, she's here. Well, that's pretty cool. Did they just have an argument? Generations ago, my ancestor Sasagan Ulsisagan founded a tournament to celebrate the skill of our nation's finest swordsmen. 100 years have passed since it was last held. By this declaration, I do hereby revive the Ul Cup. Let it be known that all proceeds from this event shall go towards our continuing refugee relief efforts. My dear combatants, my fellow citizens and I look forward to an inspiring performance from all of you. May Naltal give strength to your sword arms. To your sword arms, I guess. Thank you, Your Grace. Next, I would invite Master Adrian, Colosseum columnist for the Mithril Eye, to share some insights into our combatants. What are your impressions of the field, Adrian? Well, Dower, I'd say it's as diverse a field as I've seen on the Bloodsands. In addition to everyone's favorite gladiators and your friendly neighborhood Sultan's Horn, we have an Ishgardian Knight as well as an acclaimed adventurer. So these are the commentators for the boxing match. Truly a colorful cast of characters, all of whom bring their unique take on swordplay. With such an eclectic mix of fighting styles clashing, would you say that we're in for a veritable treat for the senses? Yes, I would now. At this stage, it's anyone's guess who will claim the title, but one thing is certain. When the match bell rings, you cannot afford to bat your eyelids. Keep watching this space, for the preliminary rounds are about to begin. Like they're actually on TV. You don't even fight once? They just introduce the tournament, and they say it's literally about to begin, and then they tell you to fuck off and go level up 3 times? In Paul's name. Damn these people, man. It begins, Leon! Yes, let's not pretend I had to go away and do MSQ for 3 levels. There are 8 combatants in each group, meaning you must triumph in 3 bouts in order to advance to the final. Like, by this point, you're all the way in the Far East, and then you have to come back for this shit. And the opponent for your first bout is Bartholomew of the Sultansworn. Defeat him and you will next face the victor of another pairing, and so on. Needless to say, each encounter will be more difficult than the last. But one fight at a time, the tournament registrar will call you when it's time to take to the Blood Sands. Go now, and good luck. I mean... At least, you know... During, Leon Starcrest, yes? If you could wait right there, I will let you know when it is time. At least at Stormblood, they... For some job quests, at least the Dragoon one, hopefully this one's the same way, they kept the quest short and sweet. The Ninja one still, you know... That one still went on for a bit, but... The Dragoon quests, I remember we got them done in 1 hour. They were so fucking short for Stormblood. Ha! To think that I would draw you for my very first opponent. I thank the heavens even as I curse them. But no matter who my opponent may be, I shall fight with all my being, for the pride of the Sultansworn. See you on the Blood Sands, my friend. It is time, my lord. Proceed to your final preparations and let me know when you are ready to proceed. You ready to enter the arena? I guess so. Get this over with. It begins! In the first match of the Thal group, Bartholomew something or other. Oh, it's in different colored text. The first match of the Thal group, Bartholomew takes on Leon Starcrest. No holding back, my friend. Alright. For the pride of the Sultansworn. Whatever you say. Spirits without. Oh, not sure what that's for then. I don't remember everything. How about this? And the winner is Leon! I yield. Cool. In the next match, Leon Starcrest and Bronze Bull, who will fight for a place in the Thal Group Final. Combatants, take your place. You do well not to underestimate me. I did not know we were doing more than 1 match at a time, alright. Time for the technique I created to punch the Hellfire... what? Phoenix? Alright. Oh, I see. Corrupted Earth sort of stuff. Can't stay in there. Oh. Low blow! You son of a bitch. How's this for a low blow, prick? I'll kick you in the nuts. And Leon stops Bronze Bull's furious charge. How can you be so strong? And now for the final match of the Thal group. Handaloop versus Leon Starcrest. Let us see who will have the honor of fighting in the Ul Cup Finals. Come, my friend, let us fight with all our strength. In the sight of the Fury! Whatever you said, yeah. I shall show you a technique forged in blood and ice. Wait, I know where you got this from. Never mind, it's not what I thought it was. Alright, well at least this guy is somewhat worthy. I am the sword and shield that defends Ishgard. Bear witness to my resolve. Godsphere. And my most potent attack should be thwarted. But the match isn't over yet. and Leon defeats Handelope to claim victory in the Thal group. Victory is yours, hero. Well, they had some interesting mechanics there at the end, at least. That concludes all the matches for the Thal group, and what heart-stopping encounters they were! Verily, Dower, the crowd expected and the combatants delivered. Not least of all the group winner, Leon Starcrest, who carved a convincing path to the final. Shall we retrace his steps for those who came in late? He read my mind. Leon's first match pitted him against Bartholomew. The Sultan Sworn fought with heart, but in the end he was outclassed by the Star Adventurer. Though he can take pride in his effort, unfortunately he had to take his leave of the tournament. There was no getting past Leon, who went on to face the hulking Bronze Bull. A veteran of countless matches here in the Colosseum, you could say he had the ground advantage. From the onset, the man brought his prodigious strength to bear, unleashing wave upon wave of punishing attacks, but Leon calmly weathered them all to emerge the victory. With that, he advanced to the Thal's group final match against Handelope of the Temple Knights. Employing blistering techniques seldom seen this side of Eorzea, the Asgardian visitor looked dangerous indeed. If truth be told, for a moment there I feared for Leon, but the adventurer dug deep to secure victory, and a place in the Old Cup final. Ah, the mere remembering of it sets my heart to racing like a runaway chocobo. I hate tournaments. Take deep breaths, my friend, for there's still more excitement to come. And all group matches are due to commence shortly, with the likes of First Sword Milla taking to the Blood Sands. What have I done to deserve such a treat? I won't be missing these matches, and neither should any of you. Yeah, like I remember when I was into... Oh, wait, hold on. All unfolds as anticipated. Good. The free paladin I told you about is living up to expectations, eh? That he is. Keep up your winning ways, my friend, and win us a fortune. They're gambling on me. Back when I played, like, the Mega Man Battle Network series, 4 bored the shit out of me because it was all tournaments. Like, that was the whole storyline. It was just doing a series of fucking tournaments. And I was like, I don't like this. I like adventures and exploration, not that. And I think 5 and 6 were really not that much different, too. More tournaments. If I remember correctly. I don't know. Leon, you were magnificent. Our match will remain etched in my memory and inspire me always. I had absolutely no answer to you. Such precious things you must have protected to become so strong. All of Eorzea? Sure. As you know, we Sultan Sworn live to protect her grace. By any measure, this is a vital duty, never do I strive to be worthy of the role. For crossing swords with you this day, it has given me to think that perhaps it is not enough. Whatever it is that I yet lack, mayhap I shall find it in witnessing you. I thought I had something of a chance, but I was clearly getting ahead of myself. You gave me a thorough schooling, and I mean to take the lesson to heart. Though my tournament may be over, I shall remain in Ul'dah to watch the matches to come. And I believe I speak for all of us here when I wish you the best of luck. Our hopes go with you now, my friend. Oh, a woman named Milla was looking for you. If you haven't already spoken with her, mayhap you should seek her out. Sure. A place in the final! I knew you had it in you, but to witness it all unfold was nothing short of awe-inspiring. The winner of the Null group will square off against you for the title, and suffice it to say, I intend to be that person. I shall see to it that a match between us becomes a reality, and I hope that I can count on your support. Sure. In Null's name. See, we're just blazing through this now. The Null group matches are about to begin. As you will eventually be fighting one of us, I suggest you watch every match closely. The tournament usher outside will grant you access to the viewing gallery. Now then, I'd best set about my preparations. Let us speak again later. Milady. Wait, did she say anything else? The tournament usher outside will grant you access to the viewing gallery. Let us speak again after the fighting is done. Sure. Milady. Greetings, my lord. Will you be watching the Null group matches? Don't really have a choice. And so the Null group has been pared down to 2 combatants. While we wait for their match to begin, let us look back over the group's notable encounters. In the first round, local darling Franz the Fair crossed blades with Constant, free paladin of Ishgard. If he lost, I'm gonna laugh. Because now we're never gonna get that rematch. Though the pundits tipped Franz as the outright favorite, the younger Constant refused to be cowed, tenaciously staying in the game before landing a single mighty blow that ended the proceedings. Undoubtedly one of the upsets of the tournament, and most upsetting of all for maidens the realm over. Oh, this guy was that pretty boy that women basically swoon over? Well, Constant is the dominant one now. By that victory, Constant booked a meeting with First Sword Milla, who had predictably triumphed in her own opening match. For those of you who were banking on another upset, however, it was not to be. From the opening moments, it was plain from his sluggish movements that Constant's earlier exertions had taken their toll. Meanwhile, the First Sword was all business. With her textbook perfect technique and methodical maneuvering, she took firm control from the halfway mark and didn't let go until her opponent was on his knees. Damn. And then she dominated the hell out of him. I believe preparations for the tournament's penultimate match are in order. Milla, First Sword of the Gladiators Guild, will take to the arena against Black Lotus, a mystery contestant who has soundly defeated all comers. Oh, it's this guy, the Black Lotus. That's the smallest fucking shield ever. I've seen it before on a few other paladins that we've run into, but... He yields. And Black Lotus advances to the Yule Cup final! I'm trying my best to do like a commentator fucking impression. In another nail-biting clash, the First Sword showed her class against an unknown opponent. However, Black Lotus kept up with her blow for blow, and seemingly out of nowhere clinched victory with a magnificent parry. So sublime was the timing, it calls to my mind the Sword of Nald. Now that you mention it, I can definitely see the resemblance. And with that sublime strike, our second Ul Cup finalist has been decided. Leon Starcrest will take on the mysterious Black Lotus in a battle that promises to go down in Ul'Dan history. Please look forward to it. I know I will. Damn. That stance Leon had. Basically just a camera angle. They don't look quite foreboding. She lost! Milla lost! Bah! So much for the lauded First Sword! You guys betting on her? What will we do? That Black Lotus could ruin everything. If he ends up winning the tournament, we'd be neck deep in debt paying what's owed. Fret not, my friend. We already know Black Lotus's strengths. As a matter of fact, we are pulling them as we speak. Truly? Do I not always say one can never have too many guarantees? This is why we can never have nice things. Money-hungry assholes. But I mean, that's what capitalism incentivizes. What do you expect? Such riveting displays from both the Nald and Thal groups. Yeah. To think that one more beauteous than me should be found in Ishgard. Well, there's not for it but to train harder and grow more beauteous. That Black Lotus fellow, though. There was something familiar about him. A beauteous ferocity I'd swear I'd seen before. Or I'd swear I've seen before, excuse me, but I cannot remember where. Milla is truly a complete fighter. She gave me nary a flaw or opening to exploit. I can see why she is the guildmaster. Well, my little campaign may be over, but I take heart in the knowledge that yours continues. I shall pray for your victory. So much for that rematch. From technique to sheer strength, that Black Lotus was a class above me in all aspects. What's more, he fought with a ferocious style that resembled... But never mind that. Dwelling on it won't change the result. I was bested in a fair contest, and I shall give credit where it is due. My only regret is that I could not meet you in the final, Leon. It falls to you now to bring pride to our guild's name. Oh, after the match, Black Lotus came and said that he wished a word with you. The way he mentioned your name gave me the impression that he knew you, but then again, many people do. At any rate, I don't see any harm in obliging the man. If you can spare a moment, he asks that you come to the quicksand. The quicksand again, huh? That's where he wants to see us? Well, so be it. Oh, right here. Good. Time to make some people feel awkward. Yep, don't mind me. Just hanging out. Milady. Ladies. Now they get to watch me sit there with a cutscene icon above my head. Isn't that great? Totally fucks up their vibe. Obviously, sarcastically, I do feel bad for fucking it up for them. But, hey, I gotta do my job quest. You can threaten me all you like, but I ain't pulling out. It's poor form, see? He would say something like that. Well, far be it from me to ruin your form, but there's a trivial matter I would bring to your attention. You bastard!
You bastard!
Very trivial, yes? I'm sure you will make the right decision. We just let Orchelon voice that. You were listening, eh? Don't worry, it's nothing I can't handle. Look, I know I asked you to come here, but something's come up. We'll have to do this another time. Where the fuck do I... Oh, back to the Gladiators Guild. Ladies and gentlemen, excuse me. Ladies. Actually, you know what? Yeah. I actually have a spare moment. Ladies. There we go. I have to be a proper gentleman now that I'm a paladin. Even more so than before. Can't skimp out on it. I know.
You bastard!
Yeah. Well, did you meet Black Lotus? Postponed, you said? I wonder what he wanted. Nowhere else. Yeah, if nowhere else, you could always try chatting in the arena. It would hardly be the first time folk got talkative in battle. I must say, though, the disappointment of elimination is swiftly giving way to anticipation. I look forward to seeing you clash with Black Lotus, and needless to say, come away with the win. Fade to Black Lotus. It's time, Leon. The old cup final. You know what it takes to win. Just fight as you always do, and the rest will follow. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my regret to inform you that Black Lotus has withdrawn from the match.
What the fuck?
In the absence of an opponent, the winner of the Ul Cup final is Leon Starcrest by default. Hey, you don't think that those rumors could be true, do you? What, that Black Lotus is Aldous, the gladiator who was banished from the Colosseum? That's what I was thinking. Seems a little far-fetched, but you never know these things. In an unexpected turn of events, Black Lotus, the winner of the Null group, has withdrawn. I repeat, Black Lotus has withdrawn. 12 in a tangle, what in blazes is going on? We will relay further information as soon as more becomes available. Please bear with us. Apologies, but I'm as much in the dark as you are. So it's the tournament registrar who spoke with Black Lotus on the matter. What is the meaning of this? Apologies, my lady, but I'm as much in the dark as you are. So the tournament registrar who spoke with Black Lotus on the matter. It's literally the same thing. That's what when I talked to him. Not even the organizers have full grasp of the situation. It isn't uncommon for combatants to withdraw from a match, but when it does happen, more often than not, something illicit is afoot. While some might consider default to be the sweetest word, I know that you do not. Nay, an unearned victory such as this rings hollow and brings you no satisfaction. As such, I have a mind to delve into what will certainly prove to be some dark places. May I rely on your help? Sure, but actually, I was kind of relieved to hear that we didn't have to do another tournament match, honestly. I don't really give a shit. I would have been fine with just leaving it at that, but okay. Good. To begin with, let us go and ask the tournament registrar about its conversation with Black Lotus. Let us go and ask the tournament registrar about his conversation with Black Lotus. Alright. Sorry, gentlemen. Yes, my lord. Black Lotus came and informed me that he no longer wished to fight. This happened shortly after you entered the anteroom. I assumed he would follow suit, but instead he declared his withdrawal. Stunned as I was, by the time I had gathered my wits and thought to ask for his reason, he had spun on his heels and left. He was headed in the direction of Pearl Lane, I believe. If you wish to speak with him, I suggest you take your search there. Oh man. If I just... Okay, yeah, I guess it's slightly closer. Ladies. Ladies. Ladies, gentlemen. Whoa. Automatic cutscene. Don't even have to click on anything. Well, I'd say it's time to come clean. Sharp as you are, you've probably seen through the masquerade anyway. Yeah, I kinda did. Leon, it's good to see you again. As myself, at any rate. Been a while, man. Well...
Dylan! You son of a bitch.
That was pretty much Leon's face right there. The way he smiled at him. That's the Paladin level 70 glam, but it's a different color. Also, I think the legs are different, but at least the torso is. I remember it looking a little better. Maybe it's the color, but I don't know. Let me guess. You demand to know why I abandoned you at the arena. I'll tell you that and more besides, but this stays between us, understood? Since we took care of business with Leavold and I left Ul'dah, I've been roaming the land like a proper vagabond. In the course of which I helped a child in need. You've already met the little scamp. I came upon him one day all on his lonesome, his face caked in dirt. Excuse me, a war orphan, like so many out there. Upon learning what I do, or did for a living, he decided that he must learn swordplay and begged me to teach him. Wouldn't take no for an answer as a stubborn bugger, and he's been following me around ever since. Now those that came to me with threats, they mistook the boy for my own and took him hostage and demanded that I pull out of the tournament. Shit. If it were just my own head, I wouldn't think twice about risking it, but I won't gamble with someone else's life. The boy may not be my flesh and blood, but he's in danger on my account. And here we are. What can I say? In spite of myself, I've taken to the rascal. I would expect no different. I knew it was you, from the moment we fought. Villa, my dear, you are as ravishing as ever.
You bastard!
Spare me! All this time and you couldn't bestir yourself to send a single goddamn letter. Oh, she mad. Easy on the anger now. 'Twould be a right shame to line that beautiful face with wrinkles. That's neither here nor there. Now tell me why you have returned. As hasty as ever too, I see. If you must know, rumors had reached me of a free paladin named Leon Starcrest whose skills were beyond compare. Precisely how far beyond compare had his skills become, I simply had to see. Nay, test for myself. So I made my way back to Ul'dah. When I arrived, I learned that the prestigious Ul Cup had been revived. If Leon enters, I'd get my wish. If he doesn't, I just have to settle for winning the tournament and resuming my wanderings. With a little help from an old friend, I acquired an invitation and found myself a suitably menacing full-face helm. Being something of a pariah, it wouldn't do to be seen, you see. Duh. If you went through all that effort for the sake of fighting Leon, why did you withdraw? Simply put, to make way for money. Not mine, mind you, but someone else's. Yeah. As you know, a tournament of this scale sees stupendous sums of coin moved, and there are some who'd stop at nothing to ensure that it moves their way. Well, it turns out that Black Lotus was standing between an especially unscrupulous crew and their fortune. And so they took my boy and threatened his life. But, boy?
What?
Aye, well, it's a rather embarrassing tale. Let's save it for after I'm a few tankards in. Now she's gonna think, you know, he went off and had a kid with someone else. Jealousy and all that is gonna kick in. Someone wants you to win, Leon. At all costs. While I do not disagree with their choice of champion, their methods don't sit well with me. Ah, but I'm afraid the rest will have to wait. The danger hasn't passed. Though I did as I was told, they haven't kept their part of the bargain. I mean to mount a rescue, and for this I could use your help. Let's do it. I knew I could count on you. First of all, we must track down these match-fixing, child-abducting villains. For the sake of haste, let us split up and investigate. If you could ask after shady sorts in these parts, I'll see to the nearby areas. Careful, there's a lot of shady sorts in Pearl Lane in particular, in Balmung Ul'dah. A child? When the hells did he... That was predictable. Look, she's more like worried about that than the fact that a child's been abducted. She's like all sad now about that. Oh god, I gotta check this dangerous ass alleyway. Look, someone's already been fucking murdered. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, they look fucked up. Shady sorts taking wagers on the old cups? Haven't seen any myself, but safe to say they're out there. It's Ul'dah, after all. I'm trying to revive the poor person on the ground there. Told you, this alley's shady, I'm not kidding. People get murdered, sometimes worse. Here. What? Are you here to laugh at me? No? Well, there's plenty around here hoping to strike it rich quick. Don't know any bookmakers myself. Don't have the coin for that. But someone's bound to. It's gambling? But match fixing? Whatever are you talking about? Kidnapping? Oh gods, I never imagined they'd go that... Ah! Me and my big mouth! You know something. Spit it out, asshole. Alright. I'll tell you what I know. Least I can do to clear my conscience. This black market bookmaker, he has no established base. The better to avoid the authorities. But right now he has a lackey near the gate of Fall. Say to the fellow the words, doubt the truth, and he'll tell you where to go. Now leave me be. And you didn't hear any of this from me. Alright, I'll leave your name out of it so they don't, come back and retaliate against you. Gentlemen? Wait, yeah, keep going. Lady. What are you gawping at? Piss off!
You bastard!
As a chat mode and say, enter the password doubt the truth to let the suspicious fellow know you are a customer. Doubt the truth. Oh, a customer. Collecting, are you? And it's over by the Sultan tree. Just so you know, it might be a bit nosy. My mate there is babysitting at the moment. Oh, noisy, not nosy, sorry. Read that horribly wrong. Oh, you just leave through here. Alright. I gotta say, like, even with Dragon Ball Z, the episodes whenever they had, like, a tournament going, I would honestly tune it out. Sometimes I'd watch because I had nothing better to do, but yeah, tournament story arcs just bore the shit out of me. Yu Yu Hakusho, good anime till they got to the tournament part, then I was, again, fucking tuned out. I was just like, alright, I think I'm done. I don't know what it is, I just don't care for that sort of plot element. Or whatever you want to call it. That type of story just bores the shit out of me. Yeah? What do you want? Your clothes, your boots, and your chocobo.
Dylan!
Nice. They took the line out of Terminator 2 and adjusted it. Adapted it for this. You want my what? Whoever this clown is, get him! Oh shit, I could have talked to the kid. Damn it. Well, too late now, I guess. Alright, let's go, assholes. That was the wrong fucking button. Bull? You alright, kid? You close your boots and your chocobo. First, the Resident Evil reference 1 original, right? Resident Evil 1 original reference. Hope this is not so-and-so's blood. And now, a Terminator 2 reference. Somebody was a fan of the 90s. The child is unharmed? Uncle Aldi, I'm so sorry. If only I was stronger. That's nothing a little training won't fix. By the way, have you thanked Leon here yet? Oh, right. Thanks for saving me, Leon. At first I thought you were one of the crooks, but you're a really nice person. Oh, and you're really strong as well. I'm gonna train hard so I can be strong too and look after myself. Keep it up, kid. Allow me to thank you also, my friend. Unless you wonder, I haven't been idle either. I managed to find solid evidence implicating the ex-sellsword Odd, our friend whom you saw me having a chat with. The brass blades have been alerted to his shenanigans, and he'll trouble us no more. Wait, did that boy just call you uncle?
What?
He had the wrong idea. Aye, well, I'm a little too far gone to be his playmate. What of it? Wait a minute. Don't tell me you assumed he was, you know.
Wait till you see the. No, 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 no.
That certainly explains your black mood. To prevent further misunderstanding, he isn't mine. I had a chance to help him, and we became fast friends is all. Oh. Oh! Well, it's not like I cared or anything, it's just... Given how long you were gone, I wouldn't have been surprised, is all. Okay. I did not know he was about to burst out laughing that hard just there. That was perfect timing without knowing what was coming. Holy shit. His animation fit that perfectly. It takes a lot longer than that to grow him this big. But this is nothing to laugh about.
You bastard!
He's jealous as all hell. Ah, but it is! Sorry, hold on. At any rate, all's well that ends well. It's just a pity the dream match between me and Leon could not be... Don't be so quick to give up. You've evidence that you were being threatened, have you not? I believe there's a good chance we can still make it happen. The Yule Cup generated such excitement as the Colosseum has not seen in generations. The organizers would have to be hopeless fools to forego the chance to crown it off with a grand finale. That's true. I will lodge a formal petition in my capacity as Guildmaster. The match will take place. Just you watch. Ha! That's my Milla. As brilliant as you are beautiful. The first sword's as good as her word, my friend. Our match is a guaranteed thing. When we finally meet in the arena, let us hold nothing back. And no hard feelings if I win, yes? Sure. I'll be glad this wraps up. No, yeah, this did actually get much better. Jesus. Dude, the Heavensward bit was the most boring shit in the world. This was at least a lot better, despite the tournament shit that I'm not a fan of. At least it did get more interesting towards the end here. I will go and entrust the young one to the care of the brass blades. Pray come and see me at the guild afterwards. That whole Heavensward block of Paladin quests is just almost like completely gone from my memory already. It's almost like my brain just decided to block it out. I almost feel like we just went straight from Gladiator initial Paladin quest to this. Like that block of time is just gone from my memory. It's like... Alright, fuck this, we ain't got time for this shit. I can't believe how well that laugh fucking lined up with him. I had no idea he was gonna laugh again. I was just thought it'd be funny to play that at that time. Perfect. My thanks, Leon. With your help, not only were we able to save Baldus' boy, we may yet spare the tournament an unceremonious end. All that remains is to convince the organizers to host a final. Knowing them, though, it won't require much convincing. On the subject of the boy, I would thank you to keep my little misunderstanding to yourself. Sure. Now then, I must be about my business. Until such time as the match is confirmed, take what rest you can. You will need it. Come on, Milla, you can just admit it. You were jelly. You were jealous that he had a kid with another chick. Or thought that he did. Raising the sword. They've been using that same picture this entire time. It's official, Leon. The Colosseum has agreed to host the Yule Cup final anew. In the interest of maintaining excitement, things are already in motion. Unless you wonder, Odd has since been apprehended by the brass blades and cannot hinder the proceedings. Good. Aldous has been informed and makes ready even as we speak. You should likewise see to your own preparations. When all is in order, the tournament registrar will escort you through to the arena. Suffice it to say, I shall be cheering you on from the viewing gallery. Good luck, Leon, and give Aldous a kiss for me. With the rim of your shield. I was gonna say, you want me to give him a kiss? I wouldn't be surprised if she was into yaoi after saying that, but no, she meant bash him in the face with the shield. Yaoi! Oh shit. Hulking paladin over here. That's a cool sword and shield. This is it, my lord. No more sudden changes of plan. Are you ready to proceed? Hell yeah. I'll give him the honor of a regular difficulty match. Let's go. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, finally, at long last, the moment you've all been waiting for is here. The Yule Cup Final. Before this starts, I want to know something. Is it true Black Lotus is actually Aldous the Sword of Nald? Uh-oh. They're asking questions. What? Black Lotus, I must ask you to remove your helm. Why'd that go and ruin this? Saul's balls, it's really him! What'll happen now? Nothing will happen, that's what. Once expelled, the gladiator may not fight in the Colosseum again. There'll be no match. Okay, la chingada, for fuck's sake, man. Aye, that's right. All this time it was me. I'm the last person who needs to be reminded of my own banishment. If you wish to call off the final, then so be it. I'll not argue. Nonetheless, I ask you this. Will you not let Leon and I fight? We promise to give you a match that the bard shall long sing of. Hell yeah. I'm down with that. Oh, come on! One of the greatest swordsmen of our age is about to cross swords with a fabled hero, and you have to even think about it? Everyone here must be aching to see them fight, is this not so? If there is any indication of dishonest conduct, I shall take his head myself. But give them a chance, I say. Remember the incredible performances they've given us thus far, and imagine how much finer it will be. The first sword speaks true. This is a once-in-a-lifetime event. It would be a crying shame to have it end like this. There we go. We're winning the crowd back over. Aye, listen to Milla. I came here for a final and I want one, damn it. Me too. I've watched all this since I was a lad and I want to watch him fight again. Let it happen. Rules be damned. There you go. What are you going to say about that? You have no objections, Leon? Nope. Never seen that before. I must confess that I too have awaited the match with bated breath. There will be time enough afterwards to revisit past misdeeds. There we go. Even she got swayed. There you have it, Aldous. You have the blessing of all present. Saved. Don't ever change, Milla. Oh, look at that. Reconciled. Come, Leon! Your opponent is the Sword of Nald. Hey, he even brought out the old sword. Alright. I've been dying for a chance at this since I became a gladiator. This part with this guy? Hell yeah. Come on, you old drunken bastard. We're both ladies' men now. So we must fight like men. And men who dress like ladies. With the blessing of Nald, all two mighty warriors now meet in the Yule Cup final. Come, Leon, show me what you can do. I was trying to quote Gilgamesh and failed horribly. Hey, I get passage of arms here. Let's see if you can dodge my specialty. Oh, shit. Alright, he's putting up a fight. Here's something new to knock you off your feet. Can you withstand this? Of course that's not gonna work. Stay put for me, will you? Oh! Storms of Fenelon, devour all before you! What the hell is he? Oh my god. This guy's insane! Oh no, I'm not yours. This ain't over yet, asshole. What is this thing? No idea, but whatever. Storms, scour you! Again. Sand swallow you. That was just in case. I wanted to use it at least once. There is nowhere to run! Starting to sound like my friend City. And the champion of the Ul Cup, the greatest swordsman in the realm, is Leon Starcrest! What the hell did he say there at the end? I was too busy reading that and didn't read what Aldous said. His chat bubble. Let me see. He said it was everything I had hoped for. That was a pretty good fight, actually. That was actually pretty good. I liked it. A magnificent performance from start to finish. Such exquisite blade work I have seldom beheld. Now then, perchance you have heard that the champion would be awarded a rare tome, one which holds the secret techniques of the first captain of Sultan's-Horn? First I'm hearing of it, actually. I don't remember that being a surprise. Did they say that at some point? I don't know, I must have been zoning out again. Papa Shan, if you would be so kind. If I might speak plain, Your Grace. The tome does not exist. Debated.
What? You bastard!
And of course, the person in the back. Debated. Well, well. I see what you did there, Master Papashan. You revived not only Sultan Sisigan's tournament, but his vision as well. Seems a history lesson is in order. During his reign, Sultan Sasagan ul Sisigan invited swordsmen of all lands to Ul'dah to fight with his own elites in tournaments. In time, such tournaments came to attract sellswords, giving rise to a national institution, the grand diversion that is the Colosseum. While that was a defining development for Ul'dah, historians believe that, in bringing together expert swordsmen, the Sultan's true intent was to advance the gladiatorial arts. Okay. But when the balance of power shifted away from the royalists, the royal house lost access to the enormous funds needed to host grand tournaments. The revival of the Ul Cup, the promise of a non-existent prize, all of it was an emulation of Sultan Sasagan's vision. You are most perceptive, Aldous. The true purpose in bringing together the highest names in swordplay was to raise the gladiatorial arts higher, as the Sultan once did. And though we walk in his footsteps, our destination lies a little farther. For it is my hope that not only Ul'dah, but Eorzea as a whole is strengthened. From the Garlean menace to the beast tribes and their primals, the realm is faced with numerous threats. If we are to protect our homes and loved ones, we must keep our blades sharp and our shields strong. Forgive me, Your Grace. Had you known there was neither tone nor technique, I feared you would not consent to the tournament. You should have consulted me from the first. As it stands, we must needs find another means of rewarding our champion. My dear Leon, speak unto me your desire. I shall do mine utmost to bestow it. Nothing. Fuck all this. That would be awesome, right? To just be an asshole. Fuck him. No, I'll be a bro. I'll be a bro. Pardon for all. I'm pardon for all this. Sorry. Oh shit! That was a fail. A noble request befitting your kind-hearted. That's why I can't have nice things. A noble request befitting your kind-hearted self. Ere I grant it, however, there is one thing I would know. Okay. I can't stop, damn it. I am given to understand that you were sentenced to exile for being party to bribery. Is this true? Tell the truth, man. It is, Your Grace. I see. Very well, then. But you didn't accept it, though. I, Nanamo Ulnamo, Sultan of Ul'dah, do hereby absolve you of all crimes. Okay, we got the good ending. Our favorite dude, if I hadn't found this sound clip when I did, this would have been way more boring. This Paladin storyline would have been way more boring and hard to get through. Our fair nation has need of men of your strength and skill, now more than ever. It would be unconscionable to cast you aside. And to the champion, Leon, I offer my joyous congratulations. Your victory this day shall long remain in our hearts and minds. Thank you, Your Grace. Though the tournament has come to a close, I pray that all of you shall ever strive to raise your art higher, for the good of all the realm. Oh my god. I'm hurting. That was funny. I make myself laugh too much sometimes, I know. Just thinking about being an asshole, you know? And being like, nah, I don't need anything, all this can get fucked. That was a fight to remember. You've truly grown strong, my friend. Well, thanks, man. It was cool being able to fight you. You're even stronger than Uncle Aldi. If I'm gonna challenge you one day, I'm gonna have to train extra hard. A well-deserved victory. Congratulations. Thanks, man. Milla? Milady? That's what Milla's short for. Milady. 1 second. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. All gladiators and paladins, that's pretty much like Raban was, except he chose to use 2 swords in the end, but yeah. Pretty much just fighting tournaments and shit, yeah. Here in Ul'dah. Aside from guarding royalty, like you said, yeah. You're right, Crimson. Ay. You're even stronger than Uncle Aldi. If I'm gonna challenge you one day, I'm gonna have to train extra hard. To think that such a motive existed for the tournament. We gladiators, too, must endeavor to do our part for the greater good of the realm. Hear, hear, my dear. Ah, but the things one must do to arrange a simple match with Leon. Judging by how quickly you've improved in my short time away, had we fought but a few days earlier, I'd like to think I would have come out on top. So, I'm good to return to the Colosseum? You have Her Grace's personal endorsement. I say that's about as good as one can get. And as a finalist in the Old Cup, you would draw a decent crowd. We'd be glad to have you back. Ha! I never dreamed that this day would come. If only Leibold was still here and hadn't done what he did. Well, I suppose I'll resume my wanderings. Trying to find chicks to get laid with and all that, or what? What? You're given a royal pardon, yet you're leaving Ul'dah again? If he makes a comment about women after she says this... Oh, you watched Leon and I fight. For all my training during my travels, all the hardships I subjected myself to, I was no match for him. It's plain I still want for experience, for knowledge and skill, and I won't be at peace until I gain it. Surely you understand this. Yes, but she wants to be with you, dude. Worry not, Milla. I will visit whenever I can. After all, there's a filly back home who whinnies incessantly for me. There it is.
You bastard!
Yeah, she's pissed. And you, my free paladin friend. Not only did you oblige me with a match, you rescued my boy and defended my honor besides. For that, I cannot thank you enough. I learned much and more from our encounter, and I should be glad if you got something out of it also. Keenly do I look forward to our next meeting, when we can simply square off, with no complicating factors to distract us. Aye, I look forward to that. Ooh. Ooh. Crossing swords with the realm's finest has raised you to greater heights. Oh, that's how you get passage of arms. Includes the paladin quest for, yeah, Stormblood. Complete Shadowbringers for the next one. And the role quest. And then go see Genlands. Well, I've done all those things, so let's go see Genlands. Milla, the lady, how are you? Leon, always a pleasure. Your Ul Cup victory lit a fire in our members' bellies, and they train like men and women possessed. Well, how far are you of late? The life of a gladiator is never easy, but I cannot complain. A certain member of the guild has distinguished himself in recent days, which has led to a surge of applicants. These new ones train long and hard in the hopes of emulating your greatness, and while their enthusiasm is commendable, it's early days still. Only time will tell who will go the distance, but you may be certain that I will push them for all they're worth. I couldn't do any less, what with the bar having been raised so high. Right, Leon? Sure. Might as well. What's a gladiator? Who are you and what did you do with Leon? Because I know he wouldn't be so daft as to... Oh, the hell with it.
You bastard!
Gladiators aspire to become masters of the sword, the most ubiquitous weapon in all of Eorzea. The sword is a deceptively simple weapon, which is why many take it up to achieve their goals. Wealth, power, love, all seem within reach when duly armed. A gladiator, however, understands that to live by the sword is not a decision to be taken lightly. To walk upon the blood sands is to court death, and we must ever be prepared to enter Thal's realm. But when you stand triumphant in the Colosseum and hear the crowd chanting your name, you feel... immortal. That's a cute paladin, in a dress and everything. Of course, victory only goes to those willing to work for it. I'm used to seeing any tank class in, like, full armor, so it's kind of funny to see that. A gladiator must rigorously train not only to deliver fierce attacks, but also to weather them. Indeed, learning the shield is just as important as learning the sword. These defensive skills are especially important when fighting alongside allies. In battle, a gladiator is often relied upon to draw the enemy's attention while his weaker ally sees the opportunity to attack. That, my friend, is the crux of it. But as you have experienced firsthand, there is more to the sword and shield than meets the eye. Our art is ever evolving, and it falls to us to evolve with it. Just to be clear, you are Leon and not his twin brother, right? Yeah, don't worry about it, Milla. Milady? You'll excuse me? Now we gotta go talk to, Genlands again. desperately fallen into irrelevancy at this point, but I guess they brought him back for one last hurrah. The final gladiator / paladin quest. And that's it, the grand finale. No more job quests. Worth fighting for. Genlins has something or someone on his mind, I figured. Ah, if it isn't Leon. How fare you, my friend? Still keeping up your training, I trust? The Sultan's Horn have not been idle either. Seeking ways to better serve our nation, we have joined hands with the Gladiators Guild. We train with one another, helping to hone each other's sword arms. The guild even dispatches its members to assist us in guarding the palace. None of this would have been possible without First Sword Milla's cooperation. She is a dedicated woman, dedicated to her art and to her own, and I have the utmost respect and admiration for her. So it was with deep concern that I noticed that something troubles her of late. Whereas before she was amiable, she has become given to brooding silences. I considered offering to lend an ear, but as a relatively new acquaintance, I did not wish to appear overly familiar. But you, Leon, you are her close friend. Will you not seek her out and inquire after the source of her consternation? Alright, I'll check in on her. I'm guessing she's probably missing Aldous, wishing he'd come back. Is she so, like, head over heels in love with him? Oh, it's you, Leon. It's been a while. What brings you here today? Stuff. Is everything alright? What's this all of a sudden? Of course I'm... Nay, I won't insult your intelligence by lying to you. You see, it's Aldous. He's returned to Ul'dah. He's been pardoned, so he has every right to be here. And? What's the problem? Didn't you want that? But it's just... I just don't understand what's going through his mind. He doesn't notice you the way you want him to or something? Oh ho! If it isn't the very man I've been longing to see! Who the fuck? No way! This motherfucker! He went off to become a samurai! Greetings, Leon! You look well, for someone who's been raising hells the world over. Likewise. That's not a bad samurai robe, though. Holy shit. I see my attire intrigues you. Well, shit, he actually read my mind in real life. I was like, yo, shut up, it's cool. Someday I'll have to do the samurai job quest. When I took my leave after the Yule Cup, I believe I said something to the effect of still having much to learn. That's what I've been doing. Learning. I remembered the elderly samurai who was making short work of our gladiators. And so I decided to journey to the Far East and train in his style. Oh, this literally ties into the samurai storyline, because I did actually do, like, the first few quests. And, like, the first one tells you that there's some old man who's beating the shit out of gladiators left and right, and they can't do a damn thing about it. He's whooping their asses. So he heard about this and decided to go become a samurai himself. Alright. That's cool, I like how they tie them together. You never cared for convention or tradition. Is it any wonder we're confused to see you actually took the part, or looked the part? Ha! I suppose you're right. But you have to admit, Milla, I look pretty good in this. It's all serious. He does look good in it, though. He's right about that. So, Leon, how about you and I have a bout? For old time's sake. Alright, so we're gonna be like...
Dylan!
Gladly!
You son of a bitch.
We're of a kind, you and I. When we see a mighty foe, we can't resist the urge to test ourselves. Yeah, what you said. Damn, the sheep looks cool too. Why the hell do you get this samurai armor, or is it just for him? Jesus Christ. Now, as much as I fancy a rematch in the Coliseum, we'll have to settle for a humbler venue this time. Let's see. Maybe it's the level 80 glam, and I've never seen it before. But I don't think I have it. How about Scorpion Crossing, outside of the gate of the Sultana? There's space there, if not a lot of people to watch our glorious match. Oh, don't you even think about fighting in the city! If you must feed your vanity, I'll attend as witness. At the very least, I can explain the situation to the Brass Blade should they appear. Thanks, I appreciate it. And there you have it, Leon. I'll see you at Scorpion Crossing. Alright, one last fight. I can't believe this. Go on ahead, Leon. I'll follow in a moment. Wait, where is Hammerly? I might not even be able to... Okay. East. Or west, sorry. God damn it. I hope he's satisfied. I've been looking forward to this. Come, my friend, let's begin. Here we go. Oh! Impossible. I have no idea what's gonna happen. How? How did you become so strong? Well?
Surprise, motherfucker.
What will you say? I found something I couldn't bear to lose. You journeyed to another world and found something you couldn't bear to lose? All this? What's the meaning of this? There's no point. As I am, I don't stand a chance against Leon. I literally had no idea that was gonna happen. That was fucking perfect. You would admit defeat before you've even fought? It's unseemly, but because of my training I've come to know, Milla. Come to know the power of resolve and the difference it makes. Forgive me. I need a moment alone. Oh man. He took that really hard. I got really lucky with the soundboard today, holy shit. This isn't the Aldous I know. He's never once backed down from a fight. I think it's what I said. I don't doubt that you've grown stronger since last we met. But so has Aldous. That's why he challenged you, to put his training to the proof. Yet, by that self-same training, he could see that he was no match for you. I don't know what to say. Well, there's no use pondering things here. Let's return to the guild. keep forgetting this is still here. Aldous hasn't returned. I wouldn't be surprised if he's left Ul'dah again. It wouldn't be the first time he's disappeared as quickly as he's arrived. Don't blame yourself. The problem is Aldous' and Aldous is alone. It's up to him to resolve it, however long that may take. At any rate, don't feel compelled to linger on his account. I'm sure you have much. I'm sure you have much demands on your time. Kind of weird ass wording. I'm sure you have much demands on your. Oh, okay, there we go. I didn't understand the way she was saying that. I'm sure you have much demands on your time. I thought she would say many. Come and visit again when you have the chance. Okay. Sorry for taking off like that. Oh, there he is. Big as the devil. What the fuck? Truth be told, I'm ashamed to show my face, but there's something I needed to tell you. What is it? After I left, I thought long and hard on your words. On that which you said made you strong. Something to protect, yeah. It led me to ask myself, what is it that I wish to protect? And you found your answer? Oh god, he's doing it. I did. Fool that I am, it took me a long time, but I finally realized that it was always close by. Aldous? Milla? This is embarrassing for me to say, but that which is dearest to me, that I cannot bear to lose, is the Gladiators Guild.
What?
I nailed it again!
What? What?
The old guildmaster. He was as a father to me. And this place is as a home. No matter where my path may lead, the guild will always welcome me with open arms. I realize that now. Aldous, you
bastard!
So if I'm to protect the guild, it means, well, you know. It means I have to be at the guild. So from today, I'm giving up the itinerant life. After all these years, coming and going as you please, sending nary a word, you think you can just stay here? You've got a lot of nerve. Well, they're back at it again. Why, Milla, if I didn't know better, I'd say you were worried about me. Shut your mouth! If you wish to say, then do as you like. That's what you're good at.
You bastard!
Ah, there's the grimace I know and love. There truly is no place like home. Again, it kind of matched up with him. Oh my god. But just aside, Leon, because of you, I finally realized what's important to me. For that, I give you my thanks. From here on, I'll watch over the guild while I continue honing my skills. No wonder he's not a samurai anymore. Who knows? If I work hard, I might even become the first sword one day. Well, she's not over her dead body. Not on your life. No one would entrust the guild to a selfish bastard such as you. And skills or no, you're starting from the bottom like the rest. Aye, whatever you say. It was good seeing you, my friend. Do come and visit again. From now on, you know where to find me. Alright. You two lovebirds play nice now, huh? Don't make me have to come and scold you guys. Like a knight in shining armor 4. Yeah, there he is. He's got a permanent spot over there now. Leon, always a pleasure. Whenever you visit, our members train that little bit harder. Funny that. Now what does she say? How fare you of late? Since Aldous decided to stay, we've had more folk come knocking on our door. They aspire to be like the Sword of Nald. And like your good self, of course. Only time will tell who will go the distance, but you may be certain that I will push them for all they're worth. I couldn't do any less, what with the bar having been raised so high. Right, Leon? Yeah. Aldous, what do you say now? Leon! Always good to see you.
Dylan!
Let's have another bout soon, eh? I'll make sure I'm ready for you next time. That was good. See, okay, I can admit at this point, the weakest part was definitely Heavensward. Holy shit. The Heavensward Paladin storyline quests were just, like, let's just pretend they don't even exist. That was horrific. Like, beyond horrific. I mean, that was just fucking, like, seriously. That. Like, it was... That describes the Heavensward's Paladin quest. That was so bad. The Gladiator quests from 1 through 30, hey, at least they established a good, foundation. It was exposition. It worked for that, at least. And, honestly, it was better than even the level 30 to 50 Paladin quests, but at least the Paladin quests got interesting towards the end. The level 45, 50 stuff. Heavensward was all bad. Stormblood, it brought us back to the Gladiator storyline, which was good, It was fun. And then Shadowbringers followed it up and ended it perfectly. That was beautiful. That was a funny-ass ending. I love that. Poor Miller, man. She thought he was gonna say her. And then she's like, yeah. He really knows how to get under her skin, doesn't he? That dude was just constantly having a laugh at her expense. That was basically him with Milla. He was just toying with it. Lighthearted fun. I'm sure they'll end up together at some point. But that'll just be fanfic now, because no more job quests, so... Just be fanfic. It's up to the player now to decide whether they ever did end up getting together or not. Yeah. Anyway. Let's check in on this crowd one last time before we get the fuck out of here, shall we? Oh my god. Wow, things have certainly changed since that he's still here. This guy. Oh my lord. They've got an enormous crowd now. Have they just been inviting people over from Famfrit or wherever, like, whatever data center all these people came to do this from? I have no idea. 'Cause I know the leader who started this, that naked dude up there, he's from Famfrit, so... This is insane. Holy shit. I do love it though, like this is such a great representation of the FF14 community and how wholesome it can be when it wants to be, The caveat being a billboard thing. But we don't talk about that anymore. But yeah. It's a good place to people watch, why not? Hey, the idle camera's doing it, not me. But yeah. Watching this little wholesome community event here, I think I'll do my outro. Alright, so, we're done. We're done with the Paladin quests. We're done with the Gladiator quests. We're done setting up the lore for this job class that I'm gonna be baning for Endwalker. I'm glad that the Stormblood and Shadowbringer's job quest kind of redeemed it, because it was horrific for Heavensward there. I was falling asleep, literally. I yawned 3 times in a row. But yeah, they definitely got much better in the end. I like that. And hopefully Endwalker will continue to redeem. Hopefully Endwalker will continue to redeem. We'll continue to redeem Paladin as a job class since it's, you know, the main class. It's the focus, I guess, in a way. I don't know. And yeah, we'll see where. Jeez, that guy looks exactly like Harshafont. That's crazy. But yeah, we'll see where it goes from there. And we'll leave it at that with this community event because it's just going to keep distracting me as I try to say my farewells. So let's just go home and hit the sack, shall we? The hell am I even looking at here? It's like, it's just somebody's shins and their knees. That's all I see. Hey! These guys look pretty cool. I don't have anything for that, but... They get a chocobo chain. Whoa. That was abrupt. Alright. They get a chocobo chain necklace. I might have to buy that streetwear sometime just for that. The bling, man. Looks cool. Anyway, yeah, let's get the hell out of here. This is too distracting, but... Like I said, I at least wanted to, you know, revisit them one last time. Ah. They're still dancing here. Miladies. It's a fresh, wonderful sight right before you go to bed, isn't it? Okay. That's enough of that shit. Yeah, so, now that we're in more peaceful surroundings, more calm, less heated, less lewd, I can actually do the outro. Alright. We're done. So yeah, tomorrow, we're done stalling. Tomorrow we finally get on with it, and we start, Endwalker finally. For final words on that, I think I'll save it for tomorrow when we actually start. After, you know, I'll start the usual way. Show the trailer, commentate on it, and then log into the game, and for the final time, I will give my predictions on what I think is going to happen in general. Compared to what I thought was going to happen 2 years ago when I first finished 5.5, Death Unto Dawn. And we'll just go from there. Because like I said last time when we finished 5.3, when we defeated the Warrior of Light and finished Shadowbringers officially, the true ending, I caught some new things this time around in the story that I did not catch the first time. Partially because I wasn't being rushed by certain people through the MSQ because they wanted to see my reaction towards the later stuff, and it's just like... And because I'm not being rushed, I'm going to be very thorough with my Endwalker playthrough. Very completionist, so... You have been warned. It might be a long playthrough, but that's because I want to savor it. Just like how I savored FF7 Remake. So for those who saw that playthrough, you'll know what I mean. If not, I will elaborate once we get started on Endwalker. But for now, like I said, I'm done. I'm gonna go wash up and get ready for bed now. It's perfect time. I have plenty of time to do that. So without further ado, thank you all for watching. Crimson, thank you for coming by and keeping me company during this. I appreciate it, as always. And to all of you watching in the future, as most of you will, I appreciate all the support on YouTube and Twitch, wherever you choose to watch. Thank you very much. I'm like a broken record with the ums. And, yeah, I guess that's it. So yeah, take care everybody. As always, look after yourselves, look after each other, stay safe, and until next time, please have a good morning, no, a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and good night. Peace. Hi everyone.
Ha ha ha!